Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very interesting, fun video for you guys. I'm going to show you how to take somebody with a regrowth that's already a natural level 3, 4, really dark naturally, who usually comes in and will do a nice caramelly level 7 on her. It's always the same thing. Every other session I'll add a low light. I'll always pack baby lights in. Today we're gonna do something different and something a little out of my norm, I would say. I've been dabbling in new ways to do highlighting, and I don't always stick to really tight baby lights anymore. Sometimes I've been doing it lately where I don't pack them in as close together as you guys are used to, like I'm used to my whole career, because sometimes if you highlight everything, you highlight nothing. So I have been leaving a little bit more dimension in, and today I want to do a bigger stitch. I know I always say it and it scares me, a chunky highlight, but this is going to be a thicker stitch for me, but still not chunky. You can do it a thicker stitch and make it more dimensional without it being chunky. It just depends on how you do it. So today, if you want to learn how to make a more rooted, nice, dimensional, lived-in color, then keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have my childhood friend Natalie in my chair. We always do the same thing for her. She likes to keep the color similar at all times. We always go in and do a tightly packed baby light. She always comes every 4 months. She's really dark base, level 3, 4. And what we do is just tightly pack baby lights. Every 2 sessions, we'll throw a low light in around a level 5. And we always do the same thing. Well, I asked her if she would be up to something different today, and she's all for it. So today we'll be doing a thicker stitched highlight. I know you guys are so used to me seeing baby lights, baby lights, baby lights, and that is my #1 love. But lately I've been playing around with a different couple of looks and just different stitches and techniques, and I'll be bringing them to you guys in videos. Because if you get stuck doing the same thing all the time, you don't grow, it gets boring, it gets old, and you burn out. So you always want to be doing new things, trying new things, and keeping it exciting. So for our lightener, we're going to be using Schwarzkopf Blonde Me, my holy grail, with 20 volume and a 16th ounce of Olaplex. And for her low light, we'll be doing mostly 5N with a little drop of 4WG. The WGs are really good for filling because they're very warm.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out.
All right, so today we're gonna do a similar look for her, but I wanna just add more dimension and really show pops of different color. We also want it to be very rooted. What I'm doing right now is going in, starting in the back, and I am going in with thicker stitches. Like I said, you guys always see me do baby lights, baby lights, baby lights, and that's great. I love them 90% of the time, but there are times that call for a thicker stitch. Just because it's thicker doesn't mean it's chunky. It's all about how you do it. You see we're going in and we're still packing these foils back to back, a little bit bigger than normal, but we're not leaving too much hair because if you do, then it will look even chunkier. So because we're still packing them in back to back, we should be okay. I'm doing 2 highlights to 1 low light.
Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day, don't wake up.
Now quickly I'm gonna show you guys the difference between a chunky highlight and a regular thicker stitch. This would be chunky if I go in and actually dig deep into those weaves, because that hair is a lot of hair in the foil. It's going to be harder to saturate, and it is not going to process evenly. Just because we're doing thicker stitches doesn't mean the amount of hair in the foil has to be a lot. I get that a lot where people get confused. It's all about the amount of hair in the foil for me, and it's always going to be the same amount of hair in the foil. If you want more dimension, you go in and you leave more hair in between each foil. Do not screw yourself by taking more hair in the foil because it won't process evenly. You'll have multicolored, brassy, orange, red, yellow pieces, and just do the favor to yourself and do thinner amounts of hair in every foil. You want more dimension, as I said, leave bigger hair in between each foil. Me, we're still packing them pretty tight, so there's not much hair left in between each one. I'm actually going to shoot a video this week showing you guys, because I don't do it very often at all. Most of the time, no matter what I'm doing, whether it's a bigger stitch or a baby light, it's always packed pretty close back to back. But I'm going to do a video to show you guys how even with baby lights or a thicker stitch, you can leave more hair in between each, do less foils, and have it more dimensional with just nice pops of color. So I'm going to do that coming soon. Let me know down below if you want to see it.
Wake up, keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, but I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, no, not yet. Whoa, I'm not gonna wake up.
I was just thinking, I don't think you guys see me use my board very often, but if you have problems with foil slippage, I have an in-depth video for the beginner for foiling, all you need, really coming soon, and it's going to go over slipping foils, how to do your consistency, your stitches, your best way of foiling, how to speed up your time, everything you need in this video. If you want to see that, let me know down below. I want to make videos you guys want to see. But I notice I don't really utilize my board in a lot of my videos, but it's something I do on the daily. I love a foiling board, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, I hear from other stylists like, oh, I don't think the client will take me seriously or think I'm very confident in my work if I use a board. And trust me, they don't care. They just want good work. So I love utilizing my board, especially when I start in the back and I do the hairline. You can see it's kind of hard and tight for me to fit those foils in that front section. So right above the ear, the first few foils, I love using it. I actually used it a little bit longer in this video here today to show you that if you wanted to use it, this is how it would work, going up the entire head. For me, the common places I use it are two spots of the head. It's right above the ear, the first few foils, and also in the nape of the neck when you begin foiling in the back. Those first like 5 or 6 foils, they can be very, very crucial. And if you don't do it correctly, you'll get slippage. The foils will start falling out. Now, it's all about the products you use. Let me know if you want a video on that. All my favorite go-to products. I am obsessed with these beautiful foils. You're probably going to ask me what they are, where I got them. They're my favorite brand ever for foils. It is Foil Me Foils, located in Australia. Check them out. I will put their Instagrams right here on the screen for you guys. It is the best investment you can make. They have regular 5x11 size. They have 6x12, which I'm using. These are my new favorite. Now that I loved using these 6-inch wide ones, it's hard to use a regular 5-inch one. You would be surprised the amount of a difference just from 1 inch wide. They also have really, really wide ones that are 8 inches wide if you're doing, you know, teasy lights, balayage, stuff like that. So definitely check them out and tell them that Brett Ryan sent you.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that get why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, no, not yet, whoa. I'm not gonna wake up.
Okay guys, so for Natalie, don't mind the music in the background. YouTube, don't copyright strike me. With Natalie, we did the low light, the thicker highlight, a regular highlight. Usually we do baby lights. We wanted more dimension, a more rooty look, so we're doing 4N, 4NA root shadow on her root, letting that process for 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna tap the money piece the last 2 minutes, and then we'll rinse that out in toner. But I'm thinking about brightening a little bit more pop. Usually we'll tone her down with 7s, but I think I'm gonna do a little bit of 8 and 9. So let's see the magic. I love this shelf, by the way, you guys. Another tip, always put a paper towel in your bottles because water always lingers, and you can see how it just cleaned right up. So we're gonna do a little bit of 9NW, 9GB, a little 8V, a little 8WG, and a little bit of 8GI, and a little bit of 9NB. All right, so I did add 8N in there. So I did 7 colors, and I did 5 grams of each, all equal parts. So it ended up being 35 grams of Shades EQ, and I did 1:1, which is recommended, with the dedicated processing solution. I let Natalie process for about, I'd say 10 minutes, and I mixed the color up while she was processing. Now I'm gonna go back over to the bowl, and we're going to slightly shadow her money pieces. I'm doing a little bit more than a tap because I wanna shadow it down a little bit. Best thing about doing a hairline, if you over brighten it, you can always take it and bring it down with the root tap or toner. So always remember that. We did want her to have a bigger, very big money piece though around the hairline, and that was something that we did want to do that was different than normal. We always give her a money piece, but never as bold. So now I'm laying her back. I always put the tap or shadow around the hairline the last 2 minutes, comb it through for that 2 minutes while it processes, and then I'm going to rinse out all of this root shadow, and we're going to end up going in and doing her toner. You guys, I love toning at the bowl and laying them back because I can work it in. The best thing about Wreck and Shades EQ, and one of the main reasons I love them so much, it actually lathers like shampoo. I've heard there is a shampoo ingredient that they used in it for that reason, for lathering and working it through easier. But I love doing that because it happens and the change happens so quick. You cannot put a set time on toning. Some people need 3 minutes, some people need 10 minutes, depending on what you're doing. Blondes are usually quicker. If you're going darker, you can leave it on a little bit longer. We're trying to bring her, you know, a little bit down, maybe like a half a level or so. She lifted pretty well, pretty clean for somebody with a level 3 base, and she always does. But I always like to watch it and just be able to control it and be able to rinse whenever it's ready. Always, always, always use cool to cold water when you are rinsing the root toner. The last thing you need is for that blonde hair to suck that color up. Then you'll be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. So I do have a video from 1.5 years ago going over my difference between a root tap, shadow, and smudge, and how I do them all differently. And I'm going to do an updated one. I've been saying it for months now, but I'm really going to do it. Let me know down below if you want to see that, because it's very, very, very particular and everybody does it differently. I have my way of doing it, and I have changed a few things as you evolve with your career and try new things. You know, you change things, you make it better. And yeah, so I definitely want to put that out soon. Let me know if you want to see it. But also, always use a conditioning mask or Olaplex number 2 or Phenol Fiber Fix Part 2, the bond connector, when you are doing the root toner. So there's a barrier there so that, you know, if anything spills on those ends, it's protected. It will wipe right off. And also when you rinse the root toner out, that you don't have to worry about the blonde that's really porous sucking it up. I know some people get scared and say if you do Olaplex 2 or a treatment, it can close the cuticle too much where it won't take the toner well. I've never honestly had an issue with that. It still takes very well. Even if you get scared, because you know some blondes suck up so quickly with ash tones, you could even leave the Olaplex 2 on and put the color over top of it, and it will actually make a barrier. Eventually it will kick through and work, but it slows it down so you can leave it on longer instead of rinsing it out too quick. Also, when I do taps and shadows, I do rinse the root tap and shadow out before I tone like I did today. If I do a smudge, I always leave it on and mush them all in together, which you guys have seen me do many times.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out.
Yeah, so me and Natalie are enjoying ourselves, and if you ever are in my chair, you'll understand what this clip is. I always like to have fun with my clients. It's definitely just more than hair, it's an experience. I hope you guys learned something here today as you're about to see the final results. We loved it. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you learned something, if not several things. And remember, I am here to make you guys a better hairdresser. I love you all so very much. As you can see, the area looks a little different. That's right. If you follow me on my vlogging channel, I am Brett Ryan, you will know that I have done a whole makeover on the salon, and I have a tour video coming soon. Let me know if you want to see that down below. I love you all so very, very much. If you enjoyed this video, please join the tribe. We are growing slowly but surely, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, so long for now, guys. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Ask how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy. I'm not gonna wait.